Friends, good morning to all of you. I have come here to attend the meeting of my party state council. But there are some issues which I want to share with you. Some decisions of our party which I can share with you. Number one, we had our party congress in Vijayawada 2022. The next party congress will be held in Chandigarh, Punjab. Next party congress will be held in Chandigarh from 21st September to 25th September. That is next year 2025. 2025. That is All India Party Congress. You all know we had a very huge conference in Vijayawada, and I must thank our state secretary and state leadership for having organized such a wonderful congress. Now the next congress will be in Punjab, Chandigarh. This is number one. 26th December happens to be the foundation day of our party. In 1925, December 26, our party was formed formally in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. So that marks the beginning of the centenary of our party, the Communist Party of India. And we are proud our party played a great role in the struggle for independence of our country. In fact, our party was the first to give that slogan, Purna Swaraj, complete independence. We gave that slogan. And our party was in the forefront of freedom movement. Our party made supreme sacrifices. Our party confronted any number of conspiracy cases. The party was formed in Kanpur. The very same time, British slapped conspiracy case against our party, Kanpur conspiracy. After that, number of conspiracy cases everywhere in the country. We faced those conspiracy cases. Our party leaders spent in jails years after years. They spent in jail and they were killed, they were tortured, everything. We made supreme sacrifices. Now, nobody can challenge the patriotism of CPI, the contributions made by our party in the freedom movement. After independence also, during the freedom movement, our party also suggested the independent India should have a constitution. Our party suggested when we were continuing our freedom struggle, our party thought of the future of India. That time, our party also suggested we should have a constitution and we should have a constituent assembly, all these things. In the post-independent India, our party played a great role in the formation of linguistic states. Then, in order to strengthen the federal character of our nation, this also we did. During freedom movement and after, we conducted number of revolutionary struggles. In Andhra, I need not tell you the role played by Comrade Radhisha Rao, Comrade Sundaraya, in organizing the farmers, agricultural workers in this region. The Telangana movement is a great movement in the history of India, in the history of our party. I can go on telling all these things. So our party has decided to celebrate the centenary in a big way. And the inaugural function will be in Kanpur because party was formed there. Foundation Congress took place in Kanpur. So there will be an inaugural function. At the same time, there will be celebrations everywhere throughout the country. Centenary of CPI will be celebrated. And whole year we will continue to celebrate the party centenary. The final program we have decided to have it in Khammam. The final program we will have it in Khammam. That is next year, December, after our party congress. The, this is these are two important decisions with regard to our party. Now coming to political issues. The Lok Sabha elections were held. Mr. Modi became the Prime Minister for third term. But BJP could not get single party majority. That way people politically defeated BJP. Why I am saying? Mr. Modi and BJP leaders started saying 400 par. If we get 400, with that massive number, we can change the constitution. So, saving the constitution became one of the central issues during the election campaign. And people refused to give single party majority to BJP. That way, it was defeat for BJP. But finally, they managed to form the government, a coalition government, with the support of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Nitish Kumar. And in the president's address, the government claimed people voted for stable government. How long this government is going to be stable, it is a big question mark, because how long Mr. Babu is going to be with Modi and BJP, people of Andhra will question. Same thing, Nitish Kumar, how long he is going to be with Modi and BJP. People of Bihar will question, because Andhra, when the state was bifurcated, Andhra was assured of special category status. Now, whether Mr. Babu will ensure to get special category status, it is for people of Andhra to question. Andhra to question. And we know Mr. Babu, Chandrababu Naidu, when United Front government was formed, he was the convener. And I was part of the coordination committee, steering committee at Delhi. And how Mr. Babu could align with BJP? What is his ideology? What is his commitment to secularism? What is his commitment to federalism? People of Andhra Pradesh will raise all these questions, whether it is political opportunism or it is ideological surrender to BJP RSS combined. Mr. Babu cannot escape people will raise all these questions. History will raise all these questions. And Mr. Babu has to answer to history how Mr. Babu could surrender before BJP, RSS combined and help BJP to form the government at Delhi. Now, friends, Parliament is in session. Parliament had a special debate on the Constitution. November 26 was observed as 75th anniversary of our Constitution. What is the problem? There are real threats to the Constitution. We should understand. These threats to Constitution are coming from communal fascist forces, crony capitalist forces. We should understand. Because the Constitution makes it clear, it defines India should be a secular democratic republic. Ambedkar never supported the idea of theocratic nation, theocratic state. No. Ambedkar emphatically rejected theocracy. Ambedkar said India should remain as a democratic republic. 75 years it has continued its journey. Now India is facing threats to its very constitution. These threats come from BJP, RSS combined. They want to convert, they want to redefine Indian nationhood, and they want to implement their own idea of India, a Hindu nation or theocratic nation, which Ambedkar rejected. This is number one threat. Number two, the constitution. I am referring to very constitution. Constitution defines Indian state should ensure all means of livelihood to all its citizens, men and women. It means Indian state should be a welfare state. Indian government, this is what Ambedkar said. Government after 1950 onwards will be government of the people, for the people, by the people. Now, under Modi, government is not for the people, government is not of the people. Mr. Modi can claim people voted and elected the government. This is what now being questioned. It is nothing but electoral autocracy. Electoral autocracy. And the Election Commission, the constitutional body, instead of functioning as a neutral body, ensuring free and fair elections, has been succumbing to the pressures, dictate of BJP, RSS combined. That is where the Modi government cannot claim it is government of the people, for the people, by the people. On the other hand, Modi government is completely siding with corporate houses, big business houses, patronizing corporate houses to loot the country. Now, the question of Adani. Question of Adani. In Andhra, you should raise this issue, this Adani issue, because Andhra has a role Yeah, Andhra must explain what really happened. And Modi and his government refused to have a JPC probe. What we are asking? Simple question. Some issues have come up in public domain, and Modi must answer how Mr. Adani is accused of huge corruption, how Mr. Adani is accused of many manipulative activities. This is what we are asking. Let there be a JPC probe and let the government arrest Mr. Adani. Let truth will come out. But Modi and his government do not agree with this. How many days Parliament could not work, we all know. We all know. That is what I am saying. The Constitution is under threat. Constitution makes it clear that wealth shall not be concentrated in the hands of a few, and people must have the right to live with dignity. But under Modi's regime, this is not happening. Even great economists like Thomas Piketty has pointed out the corporate super rich, they must be taxed. But instead of that, the middle class, lower middle class, they are being taxed. This is not the way to run economy. So the constitution makes it clear people should have the right to live with dignity. Government should ensure all means of livelihood to our citizens. This is not happening. And this government is in collaboration with crony capitalists in looting the nation, in looting the people. This is what, as CPI, as Communist Party, we call it a threat to the very constitution. The other one, the constitution makes it clear India, that is Bharat, union of states, union of states. Ambedkar originally thought of writing United States of India, but when it was drafting the constitution, he agreed it should be called Union of States. Why I am saying this? Now the parliament today, I do not know. We will have to wait and see whether BJP government is going to introduce one nation, one election bill in Lok Sabha. But puppets are saying, media is reporting they will introduce one nation, one election. Our party, the Communist Party of India, we oppose this proposal, one nation, one election. We submitted our views to Law Commission. I myself met Mr. Kovind and the high-level committee. I submitted my party's views. We pointed out this is impractical in a country like ours. The one nation, one election is impractical. It is not at all possible. India is a country with tremendous diversities, and the constitution makes it clear many things how a state legislative assembly can function, its tenure, everything. Same way, constitution makes it very clear how parliament will have to function, everything. In a country like ours, one nation, one election is not at all practical. This Modi government should understand. Then why they insist one nation, one election? Why they insist? They say it is question of money. Yeah, yeah, multiple elections, we have to spend huge money. Mr. Modi should honestly tell the people what is this electoral bond. Supreme Court has said it is unconstitutional. Who amassed wealth using electoral bonds? It is BJP, the number one party which looted and which took the support of corporate houses through electoral bonds. And they talk about expenses, financial involvement in conducting multiple elections. People of India are well aware, political parties are well aware. The constitution makers, the framers of our constitution, they visualized the future political situation of the country. They agreed in country like India, there will be multiple elections. Multiple elections. So what to do? The election commission should function as a permanent body. It is not a commission formed today, dissolved tomorrow. No, it is a permanent body, election commission. And the election commission draws powers from the very constitution. And the election commission has the mandate to conduct free and fair elections. So the framers of the constitution were very clear. Now, Mr. Modi, one nation, one election. This is an obsession BJP, RSS combined suffer from. This is an obsession. One nation, one religion, one nation, one culture, one nation, one language, one nation, now one election. Then where they are heading, they may say one nation, one party, one nation, one leader. And this is where we say this is a surest way of dismantling the federal system of our governance. Federal system of our governance. Federalism will not be there, and unitary system will be imposed. It means dictatorship, authoritarian rule. These are the threats to our constitution, and we as communists keep raising these issues inside parliament, outside parliament also. We raise these issues. So we are not for one nation, one election. We oppose one nation, one election. So, friends, these are certain political issues, and our party's position is very clear. Inside parliament, outside parliament, we have made these observations very clear. Now, I place before you, through you, to the people of Andhra Pradesh and people of India. Eh?
Charlie.
Eh? No, no. This India bloc, uh, you must be knowing because you are in the media. After Karnataka Assembly elections, the first meeting was held in Patna. There, all top leaders came together. There, the common resolve was declared. That is, in order to save the nation, we must defeat BJP and its allies. That is where Desh Bachao, BJP Hatao, that slogan emerged. Desh Bachao, BJP Hatao. Second meeting was held in Bangalore, where the India bloc name was suggested and accepted. Third meeting was held in Mumbai, where certain organizational mechanisms were created. Now, what happened? During Lok Sabha elections, there was no proper seat sharing among the India bloc parties. One state I can refer, Tamil Nadu is the only state where the seat sharing arrangement was done in such a way all parties worked unitedly, and the results, we know 100% results in Tamil Nadu. And Mr. Stalin demonstrated his political maturity and understanding in taking all secular democratic parties together. And we saw that in other states it did not happen. Other states it did not happen. And it has created problems. I can take the name, even Congress party could have been more accommodating. Our party has been telling consistently the secular democratic parties must have mutual trust in each other, must be accommodative to each other, particularly at the time of seat sharing. It did not happen. Well, for instance, barring Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Kerala, Bengal, Congress party could concede only one seat to CPI, that is Guntur, and, eh, and one seat to CPM in Rajasthan. So even left parties were not accommodated properly. Left parties should have been accommodated properly. It didn't happen in Haryana, it didn't happen in Jharkhand, it didn't happen in Maharashtra also. So why this is going on? This has raised some questions. This has raised some questions. But as political party, Communist Party of India, we urge upon the secular democratic parties to remain together and fight against the right wing conservative political agenda of BJP RSS combined to save the nation, to save the constitution. That is our position. Let us see in the coming days how things are going to be, because after Lok Sabha elections, when exit polls came out, only one meeting was held, India Bloc. After that, no formal meeting. Only at parliament level, floor leaders meeting. Outside, no formal meeting has been held. Let us see. And we urge upon all secular democratic parties not to precipitate the crisis, but to think of finding a solution how we can move forward.
Sir, do you repent for this? Do you repent for this? Do you repent for this because
Huh?
India bloc has not
Huh?
set it up? Do you repent for the developments?
Do you
Repent for this?
repent?
Uh,
No, no. Yeah, yeah, I express our party's concern. The secular democratic parties came together under India bloc. The purpose was at the time of elections, we all should fight unitedly, put up our collective fight, and defeat BJP and its allies. If that is the purpose, the secular democratic parties must be accommodative to each other.
so as you said, no meeting was held after this
No,
election.
after that, now after parliament session, let us see.
Is India bloc intact now?
No, no, India bloc, inside parliament, floor leaders meetings are held, certain united actions are taken. Once parliament session is over, let us see what is going to happen.
So what is the will of India bloc then? Is one nation, one party?
Huh?
One nation,
No,
one party.
we oppose. We oppose. There may be some differences being.
India bloc is opposing.
Huh? No, that's why India bloc is not a program-based bloc. Please be clear. India bloc is not a program-based bloc. India bloc is an electoral uh, alliance. At the time of elections, we should fight unitedly to ensure the defeat of BJP and its allies. Yeah, it is not a program-based uh, bloc alliance. We should clear. We should be clear. There are problems among parties. Now, Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party announced uh, its candidates. Congress announced its candidates. No understanding between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress. And Uttar Pradesh, what's going to happen? We'll have to see. This is what, as Communist Party of India, we point out if secular democratic parties fight against each other, BJP is likely to take advantage.
Now that India bloc is silent, will it favor India government in taking forward this one nation, one election?
No, we oppose.
As CPI leader, you are opposing. What is India bloc?
No, India bloc, that's what I'm saying. India bloc consists of several parties, independent parties, and they must take a position as we have taken the position. That's what I'm saying.
రాష్ట్ర సమితి సమావేశం జరుగుతూ ఉంది. రాజా గారు వచ్చారు. నిన్ననే మన రాష్ట్ర ముఖ్యమంత్రి చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు పోలవరం విజిట్ చేశారు. మరి పోలవరం విజిట్ చేసి ఆయన చాలా స్పష్టంగా ప్రకటించింది ఏమంటే 2026 అక్టోబర్ నాటికల్లా ప్రాజెక్ట్ నిర్మాణాన్ని పూర్తి చేస్తామని చెప్పి చాలా స్పష్టంగా ప్రకటించారు. కానీ ఈ సందర్భంలో ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు కోరుతున్నది ఏమంటే, గతంలో జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు ముఖ్యమంత్రిగా ఉన్నా, ఇప్పుడు మీరు ముఖ్యమంత్రిగా ఉన్నా, ఎంతసేపు కాఫర్ డ్యామ్ గురించి, డయాఫ్రమ్ వాల్ గురించి, లేదా స్పిల్వే గురించి, ప్రాజెక్టు గురించి, వాటిని గురించే మాట్లాడుతూ ఉన్నారు తప్ప నిర్వాసితుల గురించి మీరు పట్టించుకోవడం లేదు. నిన్న ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు చెప్పింది ఏమంటే 16,400 ఎకరాల భూములు మేము 2026 నాటికల్లా సేకరిస్తామన్నారు. అంటే మిగతా భూములు ఏంటి, మిగతా గ్రామాల పరిస్థితి ఏంటి, ఆ నిర్వాసితుల పరిస్థితి ఏమిటి? ప్రతి సంవత్సరం జూలై ఆగస్టు మాసాల్లో వాళ్ళు మునిగిపోవాల్సిందేనా? వాళ్ళ గోడు వాళ్ళు బుడమేరు దగ్గర వరదలు వస్తే చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు 11 రోజులు కలెక్టర్ ఆఫీస్లో కూర్చొని మీరు ఆ రోజు చేశారు. మేము వచ్చి అప్రిషియేట్ చేశాం, మిమ్మల్ని పర్సనల్గా కలిసి కూడా అభినందించాం. కానీ ఇదే నెలల పర్యంతం వాళ్ళు అక్కడ మునిగిపోతూ ఉంటే, అరే నిర్వాసితుల గురించి ఒక్క మాట అక్కడ ఎవరైనా పోయారా? మీరు ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు మీరు పోయారా? కాబట్టి ఏమంటే ఇవాళ నిర్వాసితులకు పూర్తి స్థాయిలో కేంద్రంలో అధికారంలో ఉన్న నరేంద్ర మోడీ ప్రభుత్వం అన్యాయం చేస్తూ ఉంది. ఏదైతే 41.15 మీటర్స్ వరకు ఉందో అంతవరకు మాత్రమే వాళ్ళు ఇస్తామంటున్నారు. మిగతా వాళ్ళు మేము ఇవ్వమని చెప్తా ఉన్నారు చాలా స్పష్టంగా. కానీ ఆ విషయాన్ని ముఖ్యమంత్రి చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు ఎందుకు బయట పెట్టడం లేదు, ఎందుకు దాచిపెడతా ఉన్నాడు? కాబట్టి ఏమంటే ఇవాళ మా కౌన్సిల్ సమావేశంలో కూడా మన వేలేర్పాడులో నిర్వాసితుల సమావేశం జరిగింది. దాదాపు 1,500 మంది హాజరయ్యారు 7 మండలాల నుండి. ఇవాళ ఒక కార్యాచరణ ప్రకటించబోతా ఉన్నాం. అక్కడున్న లక్షలాది మంది నిర్వాసితులందరికీ కూడా న్యాయం జరిగేంత వరకు కూడా కేంద్ర రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వాలపైన ఒత్తిడి తెస్తాం. ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు దాని గురించి మాట్లాడాలని కోరుతా ఉన్నాం. రెండవ అంశం ఏమంటే, చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు ఈ సెకీ ఒప్పందాలకు సంబంధించి ఎందుకు మాట్లాడడం లేదు? మీరే చెప్పారు ప్రతిపక్షంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు, జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు రాష్ట్రానికి అన్యాయం చేస్తూ ఉన్నాడు, వినియోగదారులపైన భారం మోపుతూ ఉన్నాడు, అదానితో అగ్రిమెంట్ చేసుకున్నాడు. ఆ రోజు మీరు చెప్పారు, మేము చెప్పాం, కోర్టుకు మీరు వేశారు, మేము కూడా వేశాం. పయ్యావుల కేశవ్ గారు ఇవాళ ఆర్థిక మంత్రిగా కూడా ఉన్నాడు. మరి ఇవాళ చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు దాని గురించి ఎందుకు మాట్లాడడం లేదు? పైగా ఇవాళ అమెరికాలో న్యూయార్క్ ఈస్టర్న్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కోర్టులో ఏదైతే అక్కడ సమన్స్ కూడా వచ్చాయి. 1,750 కోట్ల రూపాయలు రాష్ట్రంలో ఉన్న ముఖ్యమంత్రి ఇతర అధికారులకు డబ్బులు ముట్టాయని చెప్తున్నారు. విచారణ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఇవాళ రాష్ట్ర వ్యాప్తంగా 1,10,000 కోట్ల రూపాయలు రాబోయే 25 సంవత్సరాల కాలంలో విద్యుత్ వినియోగదారులపైన అదనంగా భారం పడబోతున్న విషయం అందరికీ తెలుసు. దానిపైన ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు మాట్లాడంలే. మాజీ ముఖ్యమంత్రి జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి ఏమో నాకు శాలువా కప్పండి, సన్మానం చేయండి, నాకు అవార్డు చేయండి అంటున్నారు. మొన్న విజయసాయి రెడ్డి గారు అంటారు, ఆ ఒప్పందం తప్పైతే రద్దు చేయి, నీకు ధైర్యం ఉంటే అంటున్నాడు. కాబట్టి నేను చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారికి సూటిగా ఒకటే అడుగుతా ఉన్నా, జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారి హయాంలో జరిగిన ఆ ఒప్పందం కరెక్ట్ అయితే ఆయనకు శాల్వా కప్పి సన్మానం చేయి, లేదు అది తప్పు అయితే దాన్ని రద్దు చేయి. నేను రద్దు చేయను, ఆయనకు శాల్వా కప్పను, అదాని గురించి నేను నోరు కూడా ఎత్తలేనంటే ఈ రాష్ట్రానికి ఒక ముఖ్యమంత్రి అవసరమని నేను అడుగుతా ఉన్నా. అదాని ఒప్పందం కరెక్టా కాదా చెప్పాల్సిన బాధ్యత ఈ రాష్ట్ర ముఖ్యమంత్రికి ఉందా లేదా అని నేను అడుగుతా ఉన్నా. కాబట్టి ఏమంటే స్పష్టంగా ఈ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని నిలదీస్తూ ఉన్నాం. అదాని ఒప్పందాలని రద్దు చేయాలి. రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి దక్కాల్సిన గంగవరం పోర్టుని అదానికి అప్పచెప్పారు. నవయుగ వారి ఆధ్వర్యంలో ఉండే కృష్ణపట్నం పోర్టును కూడా అదానికి అప్పచెప్పారు. 1000 ఎకరాల భూములు అప్పచెప్పారు. విద్యుత్ వినియోగదారులపైన భారం పడేటట్లు అదానితో ఒప్పందాలు చేసుకున్నారు. ఈ ఒప్పందాలని రద్దు చేయాలి. దానిపైన ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు స్పష్టమైన ప్రకటన చేయాలని సిపిఐ తరఫున డిమాండ్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాం. రాబోయే రోజుల్లో ఇతర వామపక్షాలు, కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ, ప్రజా సంఘాలని అందరినీ కలుపుకొని రాష్ట్ర వ్యాప్త ఉద్యమానికి కూడా ఇవాళ రూపకల్పన చేస్తూ ఉన్నాం.
రాష్ట్ర మంత్రులు, ఎమ్మెల్యేలు పాల్గొన్నారు. ఆ విషయంలో ప్రతిపక్ష పార్టీ లీడర్ కూడా మాధ్యమంత్రి పాల్గొన్నారు. ఈ నేపథ్యంలో మంత్రి, ఎమ్మెల్యే కూడా టీడీపీకి ఎన్నుమొక్కని చెప్పుకున్నారు. బీసీ నేతలు సలాపం తెప్పించారు. ఎలా వస్తుంది?
బీసీ నేతల, ఓసీ నేతలు అనేది కాదు సమస్య. ఇక్కడ సహజంగా వాళ్ళ పార్టీలు మారి వాళ్ళు అంత కలిసే ఉంటారు. అసలు లోకేష్ రెడ్ బుక్ ఏదైతే చూపించాడో ఆ రెడ్ బుక్లో పేర్లు ఉండే వాళ్ళకి బీ ఫారం ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళని ఎమ్మెల్యేలుగా గెలిపించుకున్నారు. కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు గొంగట్లో అన్నం తింటూ వెంట్రుకలు ఏరేసినట్టుంది. మీరు ఆ పార్టీలో ఉండే వాళ్ళకి 5 ఏళ్ళు మంత్రి పదవుల్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి కూడా బీ ఫారం ఇచ్చి ఎమ్మెల్యేలుగా గెలిపించుకొని మీ పక్కన కూర్చోబెట్టుకొని ఈరోజు మీరు వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడకూడదు, వీళ్ళతో మాట్లాడకూడదు అంటే ఎవరు వింటారు? నిజంగా ఆ డిమార్కేషన్ ముందే ఉండాలి. ఆ డిమార్కేషన్ లేదు. పార్థసారథి, ఆనం రామనాయుడు వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా అక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి మా ఇది ఇచ్చిరి. ఆయన గుమ్మూరు జయరాం 5 ఏళ్ళు ఉండే మంత్రి పదవి, పైగా లోకేష్ పై రెడ్ బుక్లో నీ పేరు ఉందని చెప్పొచ్చా. ఆయనకు బీ ఫార్మ్ ఇచ్చి గుంటకల్ నుంచి ఎమ్మెల్యే చేసిరి, మీ పక్కనే కూర్చోబెట్టుకుంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఏమంటే ఇదంతా అటు ఇటు అంతా కూడా ఇది అయారాం గయారాముల పార్టీలు ఇవి. కాబట్టి దీనికి ఏం పెద్ద ప్రాధాన్యత లేదు. అది బీసీనా ఓసీనా అనే దాంతో నిమిత్తం లేకుండా ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళతో జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. వాళ్ళందరికీ ఒకరికొకరు సంబంధాలు ఉంటాయి, ఇసుక వ్యాపారాలు ఉంటాయి, అన్నీ ఉంటాయి.